That night, the world was quiet, but burning, not with flame, but with fear. Jerusalem slept under judgment. The moon watched in silence. In the high priest's courtyard, torches trembled in the wind. Men whispered. The air smelled of smoke and betrayal. And Peter stood among them. The fisherman who walked on water. The disciple who swore,
"Even if I die, I will not deny you."
But courage sounds different when the night grows cold. Conviction fades when safety calls louder. The fire warmed his hands, but his heart was freezing. Somewhere beyond those walls, Jesus stood bound and beaten. Peter could still hear his own words echo.
"I will never deny you."
Then came a voice, soft, almost harmless.
"Weren't you with him?"
He turned. Eyes met. Time stopped.
"I don't know him."
One lie, one crack in faith, another question, another denial, then a final voice.
"Surely you were with him."
And fear swallowed his courage. He cursed.
"I don't know the man."
Then the sound, a rooster's cry, ordinary yet eternal. And through the crowd, Jesus turned and looked at him. That gaze, not anger but sorrow, a love that saw everything and still remained. Peter's heart shattered. He ran into the night, and when the rooster cried again, his soul collapsed. He had followed Jesus for 3 years. He had seen the dead rise, the blind see, the storms bow. He had confessed,
"You are the Christ."
and Jesus replied,
"You are Peter, the rock."
a fisherman turned disciple, a promise in human form, but promises are tested in the dark. Peter believed strength was loud, that loyalty meant standing tall, but faith is forged through breaking. When the rooster crowed, he remembered Jesus' words.
"Before the rooster crows today, you will deny me 3 times."
He had sworn it impossible, but pride sounds like faith when fear hasn't yet spoken. Now he knew, and he wept. He wept until the night inside him broke open. The rock had turned to dust, but the story didn't end there, because grace never ends where failure begins. After the cross, after the silence of the tomb, after resurrection, Jesus came for him.
"Go, tell his disciples and Peter that he is risen."
Mark 16:7. Grace called his name personally. Later, by the Sea of Galilee, Peter sat before another fire, another dawn, another test, not of fear, but love.
"Simon, son of John, do you love me?"
"Yes, Lord. You know that I love you."
3 times asked, 3 times answered, 3 times restored, and the same mouth that denied him was now chosen to proclaim him. Mercy does not discard, it rebuilds. Imagined prayer.
"Lord, I thought I was strong. I thought I could stand when others fell, but my courage died in the dark. I said I'd die for you, and I couldn't even speak for you. You looked at me, not to judge, but to love. That look, it undid me. I saw my pride crumble. I saw the man I pretended to be vanish. I ran from you, but you never ran from me. Now I hear the rooster in every silence, in every compromise, and every time I choose safety over faith. But maybe that sound isn't my shame. Maybe it's my reminder that grace still wakes before dawn. If you still call my name, I will rise, not to boast again, but to serve quietly. I no longer trust my strength. I trust your mercy. I no longer speak of my loyalty. I speak of your love. Break me again if you must, but never leave me unchanged. I am not who I thought I was, but I am yours."
Imagined voice of God.
"Peter, before you failed, I knew you. Before you denied me, I chose you. You thought this night ended your calling, but it began your real one. You wept because your love was true, and now I can build on truth. I don't use perfect men. I use broken ones, because broken hands carry my compassion best. The rooster's cry wasn't your ending. It was your awakening. I met you at the sea to remind you of where it all began. You left your nets for me once. Now, leave your shame. When I asked, "Do you love me?" I wasn't testing you. I was healing you. You denied me 3 times, so I let love answer 3 times. Not to remind you of your fall, but to rewrite it. You were not defined by failure, but by forgiveness. Now rise, feed my sheep, lead my people. Tell them I can restore anyone. When you stretch your hands again, it won't be in fear, but in surrender. Your tears watered the soil of my church. Your weakness became my strength. Go, Peter. Walk in mercy. You are still mine.
You may not stand in that courtyard, but you've been there, in your own way. Moments when you stayed silent, when fear won, when faith trembled. We all have roosters, moments that echo with regret, words we can't erase. But the same sound that marked Peter's fall also marked the hour before dawn. The night of your failure is never the end of your story. The rooster doesn't only accuse, it awakens. Maybe the sound you fear most is the very sound that calls you home. Peter's story didn't end in shame. It ended in grace. The coward became the rock. The denier became the leader. Your weakness can do the same. Your tears are not wasted. They cleanse, they teach, they prepare. When guilt whispers, remember his gaze. When shame lingers, remember his dawn. He doesn't say, "Why did you fail?" He says, "Do you love me?" Answer softly, answer honestly. Then rise and walk again. Today's prayer, Lord, I hear the rooster. I hear it in my failures and my silence, but I choose to hear grace in it now. You looked at me when I couldn't look at you. You waited through the night of my pride. You called me by name when I hid in shame. Thank you for loving me anyway. Thank you for rewriting my story. I give you my weakness. I give you my tears. Use them to feed others. Use them to lift the broken. Remind me that morning always comes. Remind me that you never left. I am not proud, but I am grateful. I am not fearless, but I am forgiven. And that is enough. Amen.